Alright, it's Thanksgiving, and the chickens are gonna get a treat because we're gonna decorate for Christmas tomorrow, so we're gonna get rid of these pumpkins that I grew, by the way. Do you want to do the honors of cutting the first one?
Sure, why not?
Alright, take your pick.
I only cut one though, really. Cut it anywhere?
Right down the middle. Chickens don't care.
There you go. And wait, what if I do one to the side? It's getting rotten.
Alright, now I'll get one. That didn't go too well.
You gotta go faster.
Okay, let me try again. They're partially frozen too. Send help.
Try one-handed.
And for anyone that wants to make a pumpkin pie, I've seen so many people use this variety, like a traditional carving variety. Please do not use this when you're baking. It does not turn out well. This variety was bred for carving, so it's hollow and stringy and easy to carve out because it's for decoration. If you're gonna make a pie, use one like this. You can see the difference. There's a lot more flesh in this one. Some good baking varieties are the Jardale, like the blue ones, Porcelain Princess that look like this but they're pink, Long Island cheese, peanut pumpkins. There's a huge list of them, just Google it. Oh, and this giant one, it looks pretty rough right now because it froze and then unfroze a bunch of times. But I grew these too, these big giant ones. Now we can collect seeds for next year. Alright, so now we're going to take this to the chickens so they can have their Thanksgiving feast. And I don't know how true this is, but I've heard a lot of sources claim that pumpkin acts as a natural dewormer for animals. So that's one huge plus if that's true. But if not, it's still really healthy for them and they love it and it keeps them occupied. Alright, let's take it to the chickens.
It's not heavy actually.
Don't mind how rough they look. A lot of them are molting right now. Alright, let's see what they think. It did look beautiful in here with nice brown mulch, and then all the rain pushed it all the way down there into the corner. This is Cornflower. She's one of the friendliest ones. And that's Dove. She's also really friendly. That's Snapdragon and Ginger Snap. Snapdragon, this one right here, she lays green eggs. And that's Mimosa, the little silky. Oh, and look what happened. A bunch of leaves fell on the net. I have a net up so hawks can't get them. And all these leaves fell on it. So I'm gonna have to get the leaf blower and blow that off so it's not sagging like this anymore. Go back in. Now I'm gonna feed the rest of the animals their Thanksgiving meals. Here's Salvador Dali, my panther chameleon. And he's gonna get hornworms. This is a bioactive tank, so there's live plants, there's springtails and isopods, which will act like a cleanup crew for him. Oh, here's the polka dot begonia. This thing has grown a lot since I put it in here. And then we got the UV lights, the dripper system, and then chameleons need pretty good ventilation, so this has a bunch of little holes drilled all in it in different places. And he just recently shed his skin, so you can still see little pieces of it everywhere. And this is Sage. He's my dumpy tree frog. And he... Nate! I'm keeping that.
Yeah, I hope you do.
I will.
Okay.
Anyways. He's my dumpy tree frog, and he's in yet another bioactive aquarium, or terrarium, whatever you want to call it. And he goes crazy for hornworms. I highly doubt he'll eat them now because it's the middle of the day, but we'll try feeding him tonight. But I just wanted to show you while the lights are still on his enclosure. This thing finally has just started to die, but the good news is it was sprouting little pups off of the bottom, so I pulled those off to propagate them, and they're finally starting to take root. So once they have a good root system going, I'm going to pull this old one out and put the new ones in. But yeah, that's Sage. He makes really cool sounds during the summertime at night. He was helping getting out the Christmas trees. I made this little number, by the way. Are you helping decorate the tree? Go in the chair. Go on. Go in the chair. Sit.
Alright, I'm just finishing up the potatoes. These are Eva potatoes.
Named after the monkey. I don't know where she went, but here's Finn.
And we got them from Chelsea. And now we're getting ready to put our ingredients in. They're mashed. I just have to whip them. We're going to add the milk, the salt, the pepper, the sour cream, a little seasoned salt, a stick of butter, and we're good to go.
And in your humble opinion, Mom, what's better, frosting or mashed potatoes?
Oh gosh, it's the best part of the day because when I'm done whipping these, I'm gonna lick these beaters, and that's way better than licking the frosting beater. I love it.
Yep, I did those myself. There's Eva. And Eva has many names. Her real name is Eva, but we also call her Monkey and Shrimp and Perfect. Oh, here's Finn.
You say circus?
Perfect. Because she is. And Worm, because she likes to rub on worms for some reason. And Bug, because she also likes to rub on bugs for some reason. Oh, and another thing, Mom's the best cook in the world, right?
Oh, thank you. One thing, if you over beat your potatoes with this mixer or any mixer that you're using, they'll become like glue. So you gotta be careful not to overbeat them.
And I made this little number, an apple galette with cranberry sauce and one random blueberry. Who did that?
All right, now we're going to be doing some glazed carrots. These are rainbow carrots that I already sliced, cooked, blanched, and froze about a month and a half ago. They're from my favorite little farm stand. I'm just going to go ahead and get these cooked up, and then we'll make the brown sugar glaze.
I grew purple, orange, white, and yellow carrots, and some carrots that were half purple and half orange. Now what are you going to do to them?
Well, I'm going to let them come to a quick boil. Just let them boil for a minute or two because they really are essentially partially cooked. And then I'm going to drain them. And then once they're drained, I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of brown sugar, and a cup of water in here to make a glaze. And then I'll put the carrots back in to that and let them glaze and let the glaze thicken up. And then I'll go ahead and put it in a casserole dish.
Gourmet. Breaking news.
So it's starting to come up to its boil now, but if you notice, the purple carrots have turned the water purple.
Beautiful.
All right, we're just gonna drain these colorful carrots and then we'll get our glaze started. All right, now we're gonna add the brown sugar to our half a stick of melted butter. Just get that all melted and gooey. Now the recipe says to add a cup of water, but I feel like that might be too much, so I'm gonna play it by ear. Okay, so I'm gonna let this come to a bubble first, and then I'm gonna add the water. It says, actually, I'll go ahead and stir some in now. It says add a cup. I feel like that's too much, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in and see what happens. Yeah, 1 cup is definitely too much. That's not even 1/4 of a cup.
You're very wise.
Experience, my dear, experience. Okay, so to our brown sugar glaze, we're gonna add our beautiful carrots. I'm just gonna get them all tossed together. Oh yeah, I feel like 1 cup is way too much. I'm just gonna let them simmer, and then I'm just gonna stick them in a casserole dish. That's how easy glazed carrots are.
Eva's stuck in the tree.
I have neither, but
Why are you in there?
you see last time they were on the tree? Or-
More stuff that I grew. Alright, here's the sweet potatoes that I grew.
So basically I just baked the sweet potatoes and let them cool, and that way you can just peel the skin right off, and then I sliced them up and then made this mixture of brown sugar and butter, and it said pecans. I used walnuts because that's what I had. And you make a topping and you bake it and it comes out like this beautiful deliciousness.
Looks good. Oh, and there's Leia. She's Eva's cousin visiting. She's my sister's dog.
Leia, it's Jesus! She's barking at Jesus!
Leia's afraid of the decoration.
Yeah. Leia, come on. Let's go meet Jesus, but not in that way. Come here. Come here, come here.
But not in that way.
Not that way. Not yet.
Where is he?
Watch out, Eva.
It's the German.
It's okay. Usually if you can sniff.
Drop it.
And I looked at a lot of videos on it.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Monkey, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Gonzo's finally awake. He's my old man crested gecko. He's almost 14 years old. He's also in a bioactive tank. And for his Thanksgiving dinner, he's getting crested gecko rapashi diet. It's like a fruit and bug mix for crested geckos.